Hello, fifth grade trumpets. Today we're going to talk about how to build a solo in the B flat blues. So on your B flat jam blues page, you have 6 solo notes. You have C open, E flat 2 and 3, F first valve, G open, B flat first valve, and then C open. So let's play those solo notes. I know that sometimes in an improvised solo, people think that you make it up completely. And there's no rules. However, we got to stay in the key of the piece. And so this uses the B flat blues scale, and that's what we're going to play right now. So let's play it in whole notes. Okay, C, 2, 3, 4, E flat, 2, 3. Ready? And 1, 2, whole notes. When you make a solo, you don't even have to use all of those notes. But the more comfortable you are playing those notes, the more options you have to make a solo sound really cool. So now let's play those in half notes. We're going to cut that in half. You got to move just the tiniest bit faster. And half notes, ready? Now let's play them in quarter notes. A 1, 2, ready, go. Now let's play them up and down in quarter notes. We're just building a vocabulary at this point. So a lot like when you learn to speak. You had to learn the words to learn how to say them and learn what they mean. That's kind of what we do when we do jazz improvisation. And so we're going to play this scale. We played it slow. We're playing it a little bit faster. We're playing it up. We're going to play it all the way back down, just because that's kind of us experimenting with new words to add to our repertoire for when we solo. So let's play it up and down in quarter notes. Ready? A 1, 2, ready, go. All right. Now, we're going to swing each note. And so to do that, we're going to play 2 eighth notes per note. So we're going to go do da do da do da do da do da do da do 1 2 1 2 1. So it'll sound like this. Okay, so let's play that together. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. All right. So when we're building a solo, you can use as many of those notes as you want to. If you want to use one note, you better have a very interesting rhythm, but you can make a solo with just one note. So was it the most interesting solo? Maybe not, but all you have to do is put a really cool rhythm and something that would interest the musicians and the audience. So now we're going to add that second note. So we're going to play the C, and then we're going to play the E flat too. And so all we're doing is, again, you're just making up rhythms and just putting your fingers down for the right notes. And let me tell you a secret. The rhythm is the most important part of a solo. I'm going to tell you that secret one more time. The rhythm is the most important part of a solo. If you come out of the gate and you're playing a solo that just has a million notes and not a cool rhythm, it's not going to sound very good. If I keep my beat right here and then I play a solo that makes no sense, you probably don't want to rewind and listen to that again because it's not very good. All I did is I used the solo notes. I used the notes I was supposed to, but for some reason it didn't sound very good. Well, my beat was right here. And as I was playing, I was off that beat. I was somewhere else. I was in a different band. So it's important that we keep our beat steady. that was a better solo, and it only used 2 of the notes. So as you just heard, the rhythm is the most important part of the solo. So think about some jazzy rhythms. Think about rhythms that you already had in B flat jam blues. Can you play with those rhythms? Maybe add the solo notes. Oh, that made a pretty cool sounding solo. And then if I just continued up that scale, playing the same types of rhythms. That is just a fancy way to play a scale. And then the audience would go, oh my goodness, they are so good at that. All right, so the rhythm is the most important part. And then follow the solo notes. So now, let me tell you one of my favorite tricks. It's called a 3-note solo. You start on that first note, on the trumpet low C. You have the E flat right above it. Now you notice there's also a B flat on your solo notes. Instead of playing it up, we're going to play it below. So we're going to play C, E flat, down to B flat, open C. And that series of notes, you can play a very cool solo with just that. And that'll get us all the way to the end. All right, so you've gotten a few tricks today. We've talked about how to play cool rhythms, rhythms that relate to the piece. We went through the solo notes of the scale, and then we talked about the 3-note solo, the C, E flat, B flat, first valve, B flat down low. Any and all of those are going to be really great tools to help you build your solo, but ultimately, it's up to you. There's no right answer when it comes to improvising. If you use the right notes in the scale, you can improvise anything you want to. So good luck and happy practicing.